So I just finished this trellis today. I used the metal ring from an old trampoline. I've held on to this in hopes to finish and actually complete this project for probably 4 months now. And I'm very happy I did it. I wasn't quite sure like how I was gonna put it together at first. But then I just kind of improvised, and I'll show you what I did. I thought I would keep the center poles and they would attach, because that's kind of how all the ones online that I saw were constructed, but it just wouldn't work out for me. So what I did is I took a sheet of this is like a roll of fence stuff that we had around here. It was pretty cheap, but we've had it for several years. And I took these little metal clips, clamped them on. I just folded it over the edge all the way down on both sides. And then I think what I'm going to do here on the ends is maybe drive some T-posts down or something of that nature, and then tie it to it, or zip tie it or something like that, just so it's like attached to the ground and doesn't get blown over. And I think it turned out really well. It's really high. For some reason I felt like it wasn't going to be tall enough, but it clears my head and my hands sticking straight up. I'm excited to grow something on this year. So what I'm basically doing right here is I folded, if you can kind of see, kind of folded it up like a U along that outer edge. And then I am taking a J hook or J clamp. I don't know what these are actually called. They're kind of in the rabbit cage section. You go to like a hardware store, and it's like this J looking hook. It does have a special tool, which is like this. Let me see if I can give a close up. So you basically feed the little J piece of metal inside this little tool, and then you will take both sides and clamp it. I do need my other hand to do it because this is pretty thick wire. It's kind of hard to bend, so I'm gonna try to get a clip of that too. So this has definitely been one of those projects that I wondered if I would ever get around to do, and if I was just really collecting more junk in the yard than needed be. So I'm glad to get the eyesore of the broken trampoline gone and make it into something useful, and hopefully will turn into something beautiful. I just laid it down on its side, and you know, I did bend that metal up into like kind of that U shape like I was talking about before, and then just kind of bent it, clamped it as I worked my way around that half circle. And then to do the other side, I flipped it, you know, keeping the pole that I'm clamping on the ground side. It just worked out better that way. I did try doing it with holding the pole up at the top and save yourself the energy. Also, if you have a pair of like working gloves, wear those, because my hands were getting tired by the end of this. And anytime you're working with wire, they just kind of get beat up. So if you have any gloves, put those on. Overall, it was an easy project, and it worked out really well. That I did have in the back corner, I did have to use a piece of it. Let me show you. So my fence was not long enough. Okay, yeah. It stopped right here, so I just overlapped it and did some more of those clamps. And maybe I'll put a door. I don't know. I was thinking this would be a cool like entry archway to this garden. And then maybe I have an old gate from one of my old gardens that maybe I'll put there in the center. I did think about maybe putting it over there, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. But I'm excited. Maybe I'll plant like loofahs or something, and they can hang down. I don't know. I'm very excited though. And that's all, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and please subscribe if you would like to stay tuned for future videos like this. Thank you.